Greetings from Axanta Business Solutions. In this video, we will see how to register a payment for a customer or vendor in AxantaERP. So first, we will go to accounting module. Then under customers, we have payments, and similarly under the vendors, we have the payments option as well. Now the process to be followed for both is the same. Now let's take a scenario where you want to register a payment you received from a customer. Under customer, we have invoices. Now let's take Skyline's construction for example. Now for this customer, we have two invoices, one for 1000 KD and another one for 1500 KD. So we will now register a payment against these invoices. So under customers, there is a payments option. Now here we see all the payments that have been registered in the system. To create a new payment, we will click on new. Then we will select the customer. And this will show the overdue amount for this customer as well. We also have the option to select a journal, payment method, company bank account, date, bank reference, analytic account, and we can write a memo as well. For now, we will enter the amount only. Now we will save this and then confirm. After confirmation, we can see this payment matching option on top. So we will click here. Now this will show all the journal items to be reconciled for this customer. On the top, we see the balance. Now if we select the two invoices, the balance gets updated. On the top, there is a reconcile button. So we'll click here and we will say full reconcile. Now this payment has been registered. For this payment, we can see the invoices it was reconciled against and the journal entries. So first check the invoices. Now here both these invoices are marked as paid now. And the journal entries. So this is how you register a payment you received from a customer in AxantaERP. Now let's take a scenario where you got less amount from the customer than the due amount. So we will take the same example of Skyline construction with two invoices, one for 1000 KD and another one for 1500 KD. Okay, so we will go to payments. We'll click on new. We'll select the customer Skyline construction and it is showing overdue amount as 2500. But for this we only received 2480 KD. Then we will save this and then confirm. Now we will go to payment matching. We will select these invoices. So the balance here is 20 KD. Now on the top we will click on reconcile. Now it will ask us for two options, partial reconcile and reconcile with write-off. If we click on partial reconcile, then the due amount will be reflected in the invoices, making it a partial payment. So let's proceed with this option. Now the payment is matched, and if we go to the invoices, Here one is fully paid and one invoice it is saying partially paid. Here 20 KD is the due amount. So this is how we register partial payment received from a customer against the invoices. Now let's take a different scenario where you received less amount from the customer but you gave that as a discount. So in this scenario we also have two invoices and the overdue amount is 2500 but we are registering a payment for 2480. So we will go to payment matching and we will select these invoices. We'll click on reconcile and then say reconcile with write-off. Now here this will ask me to select journal, date, reference, write-off account and analytical account. We can select a model as well and in that model we can save all these options. So I will select a model, let's say discount, and I will say reconcile with write-off. Now if we go to the invoices, both of these invoices are marked as fully paid even though we received less amount. So this is how you register a payment against the invoices where you received less amount. Now we will see how to create a write-off model which we can use and reconcile with write-off option. So first we will go to accounting and on the top we have configurations and under that we have write-off models. To create a new write-off model we will click on new. Here we can give a write-off reference, let's say then we can select an expense write-off account. We can select an analytical account for expense as well. Then we will select the income write-off account. We can select the analytic account for income as well. And at the end we will select the miscellaneous operations as write-off journal. Now if we save this write-off model is created. Now we can use this write-off model whenever we are registering a payment using reconcile with write-off option. There can be multiple scenarios where you need to create this write-off model. For example, when there is a difference due to the exchange rate in the invoices or any other scenario. In such case, we will create the write-off model and use this model in the reconcile with write-off option. Thank you.